Hey there, it's kind of a windy day. I want to talk about something that was inspired by a client, and often my videos are inspired by clients. Today's is about comparison, and I called it Comparisonitis because my client went on the internet, onto Instagram rather, and sort of got triggered by I'm not as beautiful as that person, or adventurous as that person, or this person has, whatever, new dog, you name it. And we talked a lot about happiness in our session because people tend to think that their happiness lives in the next item. So in getting 10,000 followers, in being as beautiful as that person. I mean, it's kind of obvious that sometimes, people's endeavor to get fake boobs or get the next degree or to have a child or to get a relationship is to try to get happy, right? That's going to make me feel better about myself. That's going to give me more income, which gives me more freedom, which leads to this, that, and the other. And today we were talking about how as long as we think that happiness resides somewhere outside of us, we always have our eye on the next prize, the next thing, because any happiness you've gotten from anything outside of you has been temporary. If you think about it, when you were 12 years old, you wanted the A on the test, or you wanted the boys' attention, or you wanted, the role in ballet class. Any source of happiness like that is not permanent. It's only temporary. And then, when you're in your 20s, or when you're 16 and you're learning to drive a car, I'll be happy once I get my license. And yes, you are, but are you super happy about it now? No, because that sort of, not that you're not happy that you have a license if you have one, but it's not that thrill. It's not that, this makes me so happy. Because any happiness that we achieve outside of ourself is temporary. And so we can look at someone on Instagram, on Facebook, on whatever, in the newspaper, wherever we get our sources of information, and see people and their achievements and their beauty and their whatever, and think, oh, that person's life is so great. But the thing is, their happiness too is only temporary unless they know that the source of true happiness is themselves. So what does that mean? That means every thought you've ever had is temporary, and every feeling you've ever had is temporary too. Here, the lighting is a little better. But that which you are is not temporary. That which you are is behind all the thoughts, behind all the feelings, just like a movie screen is behind all the occurrences, the entire show, the entire interaction, all the emotions, the drama, the upset, the comedy. The screen is behind all of it. And the screen is not moved by anything that comes onto it. So the screen isn't like, oh no, what a terrible movie, someone just got murdered. The screen has no point of view about that, right? And the screen is that the metaphor is that spaciousness of awareness that you are. One way I introduce it to my students is, when you're listening to my voice, pay attention to who it is that's listening, right? We're so usually caught up in the objects of our attention that we get to redirect to what is the presence that's actually listening, right? Who or what is the listener? And then if we go even deeper, I do this one-on-one, if there's some angst or some sadness or whatever, who is it that's experiencing the sadness? Or where is the me that's experiencing that? And I'll give you a hint. Nobody, without using their imagination, right? Nobody ever finds it because it doesn't exist. Right? We can use our imagination and like look for it and say my inner child, but the inner child too is you have to use your imagination in order to interact with that inner child. You have to. Okay? It's great. I'm not denying inner child work. It's powerful. However, the direct path is there is only now. Your past exists, right? It did exist. It was real then. But now, only now is real. Okay? And if you get that and you really tap into, you have access to who you are. And who you are is joy, is happiness, is a sense of expansive bliss, is the freedom that everyone's looking for. It's delightful. It's expansive. It's so juicy that when you have a taste of it, you will try anything to get back to that taste. Yeah, that's why I did ballet for so long, because I got glimpses and tastes of it. And so I was like, okay, let me taste it again. It's like one of my teachers, he said, I got that from opening a refrigerator door. So for the next 6 months, I would go around opening refrigerator doors. Well, the thing is, when we're happy, when we're really happy, it's not because of the external event, refrigerator doors, ballet, the ice cream, the boyfriend, whatever it is, right? We're not, the happiness is because we are in that moment connected to the truth of what we are. And we're experiencing it, thinking it's related to something outside of us. All right, please drop a comment below. Someone's just arrived, so I gotta end. Please let me know what you thought. Give it a heart, give it a share, drop a comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. So more people have access to this info. Thanks a bunch. Aloha.